let's talk about growing on TikTok because I know you want to grow on TikTok. So today I am going to be breaking down my week 3 TikTok growth insights. I have 3 of them and I want to be sure that I get you all 3. I'm going to start with like 3 and I'm going to work my way up to 1 because like number 1 is so juicy, like so juicy. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button and to turn on the notifications because I am going to be talking about so much more to do with growing your Instagram, growing your social media, applying my specific code process to help you grow on TikTok, on Instagram, and to create amazing content for your business. So let's dive into it. Okay, 3 strategies. All right, number 1, and everybody, well, technically number 3, everybody kind of talks about this a lot. And I can see why they talk about it, and it's definitely really important for you to do. So I'm going to talk about it because it'll help you grow. I promise. All right, so number 1 is utilizing the features. If you have 1,000 followers and you have the ability to go live, I highly encourage you to utilize the feature of going live. When you go live, the video is going to be pushed to different people on their feed. It's different from Instagram. So your live stream can literally end up anywhere on TikTok, which is the power of being able to go live, because people who are not following you could potentially follow you because what you talk about in your live is either going to be really entertaining, really educational, or it's really going to be an awesome story that people are going to be tapped emotionally into. So being able to utilize the live feature is really important. If you do not have the live feature, which I know it's annoying as Bob. Like, I know that it's so annoying when you don't have 1,000 followers, but you can utilize other features in TikTok to gain your audience's attention, to really keep them hooked and captivated into your video and increase your watch time. I would definitely highly recommend utilizing the green screen effect. If you use a green screen, our eyes naturally are going to be like, what's going on? Why are you in front of this picture? And we're going to stick around a little bit longer. It's basically a visual dissonance, I guess is a good word for it. It's the first word that's coming to my mind. It's different than what you would normally see behind you, and you can tell because of the way that it's screened on the camera. So it's going to cause people to stay a little bit longer, even if it's just a microsecond on your video. So utilize the green screen. Also, I love the zoom feature. I love the zoom feature, being able to like right in on my face. It's part of my branding. People talk about it all the time. When I am not on a trip with it, okay, let me back up. My head's getting ahead of my mouth. One of the women in my network went onto a retreat in the Turks and Caicos, and she brought my name up at the retreat, and there was somebody who was in Turks with her who said, oh, is she the girl who like zooms in on her face all the time? And the person in my network was literally like, yeah, that's her, because that is like her brand. That's what she does. That's what she's known for. So being able to utilize that feature even in a TikTok is really important, because that's going to help create movement and motion in the first 1 to 3 seconds of your video, therefore captivating somebody and keeping them on your video for a little, even just a little while longer, until they resonate with something that you're saying. So definitely be sure to utilize any and all features that you have access to. That's number 1. Number 2 is to listen to your audience. Your audience is naturally going to ask you questions. Your community is naturally going to want to know things from you, about you, what you're doing, what you plan on doing, and answer their questions. I know that there's a lot to be said about the difference between thoughtfully engaging and listening to your audience, but I actually really think that both of these points go hand in hand. They literally play right into each other. If you aren't listening to your audience, how can you engage thoughtfully? That's just how I think about it, you know? So being able to not only engage with your audience, not only answer all their comments, not only go check out their, videos, go check out what is going on in their world, but to also be able to reply to their comment with a video, listening to the questions that they're asking is huge, because now you're adding in a layer. You don't even have to think about a content idea. How many times do you struggle with ideas for content? Because I know that you're struggling for content ideas all the time. If somebody asks you a question, that's a piece of content. Why not reply to that question? That is huge. Number one. Number two, if that person is a client, which odds are you get a lot of questions from clients, they're gonna be similar questions. They are gonna all find value, whether they're in your community or whether they're a client. Number one, number two, and also number three to this, just to keep adding in more like proof as to why this is such an important point for this particular week of my growth, is that you are going to be answering a question and delivering information on how to address that question. And more than likely, other people who are not even in your community are going to find that really super valuable as well. So you're nurturing more than just your community at this point. Now you're nurturing people beyond your community that are going to then come into your community. So being able to listen to your audience and then thoughtfully engage out of it is so super important. And then finally, number brain, numbers. Numbers are hard today. Number one is, this one's juicy. Like, this one's really juicy. So I'm glad that you stuck around, because this one is going to be the one I really think that's going to help you go viral. So in your content, whether it's on TikTok, I mean, in this particular case, I'm talking about TikTok, but whether it's on TikTok, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's on YouTube, if you put out polarizing content, you're gonna start to stir the soup. What do I mean by stir the soup? People are gonna get worked up because your opinion, your stand, your belief in that particular piece of polarizing content is more than likely going to be over here, let's say on this side, and then other people are going to have a different opinion and they're going to have something to say. Everybody, okay, if I've learned anything about going viral on TikTok, it's that everybody has something to say, whether they agree with you, and more if they disagree with you, which is why polarizing content is so huge. So when people disagree, what happens? They blow up your comments section, like blow it up. How many trolls will come on to TikTok or come on to Instagram and be like, yeah, okay, I saw one earlier because there was a home renovation for one of my, furniture accounts that they were like, they did a home renovation and they did it for less than $400. And literally there were 626 comments about how there was no way that kitchen was renovated for $400 because that KitchenAid alone was $400. So like, you're going to stir people's soup. Like, they're going to be so upset. They're going to be so hurt and they're going to be so bothered about it that they say something. So when you put polarizing content out on your account, more than likely that's going to be what helps you go viral. And I'm not saying to do anything outside of the community guidelines. Please do not do anything outside of the community guidelines. But if you have a stance on something, share it, because that is what's going to bring your community closer to you. And that's what's going to be what pushes other people who aren't part of your community out of your circle. And that's okay. Like, we want to be with our tribe, So that is a really important piece of insight and strategy on TikTok in particular, because something did happen. And again, like I told you, I am all for keeping the peace, and I totally am a very open, and like I have a lot of dialogue, but there was something that did happen and it was very controversial. And so of course, naturally, because it was controversial, it spiked my views up to like 226,000. That post went absolutely viral compared to a lot of other posts on my page. And that's okay. Like, it drove a lot of traffic over my account, but that's not to say that that's the only thing that I need for my account to be sustainable in terms of content and social media and ideas, trends, etc., everything that I talk about on my TikTok. So, and even on my Instagram, and even in my business, because it all ties back into this beautiful product that I had a brain baby. This is my brain baby. It's going through a change though. So I love it. I love my brain baby. I keep all of my strategies and insights in here. Okay, enough about the Ninja Notebook. All right, so where was I? TikTok strategies. Yes, polarizing content is really, really, really great. So be sure to include some sort of polarizing content in your content strategy for your business, for your content creation, for what it is that you're putting out into the world with mountains of content on the internet, because it's done exactly what we have designed it to do. If you know what that reference is to, then drop it down in the comments. I would also love to hear what's going on in your world, how these insights are helping you. I am going to continue to make more videos on my process and how that helps me create TikToks so that I can help you create TikToks, because I know that you want to start really blowing up on TikTok. So those videos are coming. Trust me, trust me, trust me. I also am really excited to share my code process and how it all plays into each other with the Ninja Notebook, with TikTok growth, with Reels, with all of the things. And I'm just really excited, especially also because my 20, I'm not going to say what number. Almost got me there. My birthday is coming up September 2nd, and I'm really super excited. My wish is for all the rest of the Ninja Notebooks to get a beautiful new home. So if you have not seen where to go get the Ninja Notebook, it is in the link down in the description below. Again, like my birthday wish, there are, I think, 80. Oh, no. I just had an order of 10 today. So just kidding. 78 left. So yeah, 78. And then we're going to be holding off until 2022 because the Ninja Notebook is going to be going through a rebrand. And I'm really excited for it because it's going to match all of my branding going forward with my Instagram and all the things. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. Everything's gonna be down in the description as always. I would love to hear, again, what's going on in your world, how these insights have been treating you, and what has been going on over in your TikTok, because that is really, truly where a lot of this is gonna come in. If you are struggling with something, let me know down in the comments. I want to be able to help you out. So drop what you're struggling with down below. I can talk about all things TikTok, all things Instagram, all things Reels, all things creating content. That is like, yes. Social media and content, mwah. So there are a couple of things that I have noticed in particular, especially because of you. So maybe I'll do a video on that too. If that's something you'd be interested in, let me know down in the comments. But until then, be sure to hit the subscribe button, be sure to hit the bell, and this is Fallon signing off. Okay, bye.